What is up, guys? Now today,
it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
So I've got my garage door open, and you may be wondering, hey, I recognize these guys from the past couple videos. But if you look really close, you'll see these tumblers are pretty rad, but their lid's kind of boring. So we're going to change that today. We're going to do two different toppers. Woo, fun. Where did I? Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't got anything yet. So let's go Hobby Lobby. We're going to just see what we can find. I mean, you can make it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Literally, you can find stuff already made and make a super simple topper. Yoink. Yoink. Hobby Lobby, we got the lids, and I tried to find some coaster molds or whatever, just some car coasters. I couldn't find any of that junk anywhere. So I ended up getting these from Advanced Auto Parts. And I think we can use this as a mold, or even use it itself and then just trim off the top. I don't know, I've never done this before, so let's see. Now you've seen this and the magnets, but I did not show you this. This is insane. I'm gonna show you, check it out. What? Look at that for a topper. Well, that is insane. And I got another one too that's just because it was funny. It says free hugs. What a creep. I feel like that's hilarious. Look at that. Look at these kids like, oh, I'm scared of this guy. And then they're over here like, oh, I'm scared of him too. Ah. And they're both coming to get on like, ah. But anyway, enough of that. These guys will make great toppers. I mean, who could make these in the time that you could just go to Hobby Lobby and pick it up for a couple of bucks? I'll put a link in the description if I find it. So this guy will go on this one. I'm going to remove this little doohickey thing because if you sit this on there, it's kind of wobbly. So this little car coaster mold by WeatherTech fits perfectly in it. I think that'll be a great size, but it's a little too big for this guy. So I really want these things to be removable. So what I might do is make a little thing and then maybe Dremel it down to fit.
No, you ain't.
And of course you gotta cut out a hole, so I'll probably Dremel that out once I get this on. And I'm gonna use UV Epoxy. I got the CCDIY UV resin. I didn't realize how giant that was when I was getting it. I believe I will have enough, maybe. And then I got the lamp too. All right, so I've got my magnets out. What I did is I put one on the top side and one on the bottom to hold it. And I'm gonna put a layer of this UV and then just cook it, cure it, whatever, however you call it, with this doohickey. Okay, now we're ready to just goop this bad boy up and just put a nice little layer on the bottom, I guess. We'll see. Definitely want to cover those magnets real quick. Just give me a thin layer, just so I can see how this mug works, you know? I'm not really sure. I don't think you could do it too thick, so that should be good. We'll have to build up a few layers just to cover those magnets, make it nice and flat. And let's turn on our timer. There's a 30 and 60. Let's do 60 seconds. All right, I took it out of the mold. I didn't cure all the way through. I did it for 2 minutes, maybe longer next time. But it's still a little sticky on the bottom and it's kind of bending a little bit. It's a little warm too. So what I'm going to do is sit it right under here, try to flatten it out upside down, and then do it again for another minute. Oh snap, literally, because I just broke it. I was trying to straighten it out. You see it's kind of curvy and it's really thin. All right, that's fine. Plan B. Okay, let's just do a little experimenting. So I took the coaster that I'm using, I made a tape, double layer of tape, put a magnet on top and bottom so it can stick in there. And we're just gonna see if this will work. I don't even know if it'll pull off of there, but I know the tape will come off, so I'm not ruining my lid. So I cut the tape so it'd be nice and flat, so I could slide it under my little UV thing. I don't know, I feel like it'll work. So, gotta take the lid off. All right, let's just try it out. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. If you've done UV resin before, you see something like I'm doing totally wrong, you just shoot me a comment. I don't mind. Hey, we're all here to learn here. This is my first time messing with this stuff. So listen, when you got it all figured out, or that you think you do, that's when you're gonna quit learning and you're gonna be terrible. You gotta always be learning. Okay, let's try that. All right, now, hey, stand up. All right, I feel like I've done this like 10 times. Granted, it is a little thick. I did do it pretty thick, but I'm just gonna sit this mug outside because like technically outside is UV light. Is that not right? I feel like it is. So let's see. All right, so I changed my mind. I just decided to try to see if I could take it off. It looks like it really worked, but what I'm gonna do It's really tacky under here, really sticky. I'm going to take all this off and then sit it upside down under the light. That's literally undone, and it's kind of like an air bubble. You see the difference in there? I'm not sure what caused that. The bottom part, it can be ugly. It's fine as long as it works for the top. But at least I didn't ruin my lid, and it's got a perfect shape, so I feel like that's a win. So I'm going to that, okay? I'm gonna fill in these little gaps with some more of the UV stuff. All right, I think I have a good technique, and literally you don't even have to don't buy any of these coaster things or molds or nothing. Actually, fit it to your cup. What I'm gonna do now is sand this one smooth on both sides, because I just want it smooth, and I don't care if the bottom's rough feeling. Like if you want it smoother, you can get it smoother, but literally it's the bottom, who cares? All right, so now we have a bit of an issue of this guy being too big. So what I'm gonna do, take the Dremel and just boot that out, take that out, and I don't care if it turns white, because what I'm gonna do, oh, you just wait and see. I am gonna load the bottom up with this stuff so that when this is sitting on the top and it's got the glow slimy ooze, it'll look like it's overflowing onto here. I think that'd be perfect. Look at it, you can almost envision it now. Okay, let's go. All right, just want to say, before you even get started, make sure you got on safety glasses. You don't want to have happen what happened with this bad boy in my pins video, do you? Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Okay, you might want to wear safety glasses because that stuff flies up like 100 miles an hour. Where it flew up in my eye? No, you don't want to do that. So be smart. So I tried to put these magnets on the top side of the lid, but it kept rocking and being uneven. But I put them on the bottom, fill this up with UV resin and do that. And then while I got this Dremel, I'm going to just, can't do it on camera because I can't aim. I'm just going to drill for your straw straight up through there. I feel like that would be nice. So I'm working on this one nice and slow layers. I still got a bubble somehow, but whatever, no big deal. If that bothers, just flip it over, fill it in, slide it under the light, and boom. So here we have this one. I flattened it out and I'm put the Oogie Boogie Man on there, what his name is, Mr. Jack. And I feel like I'm not really sure how to get this under the light. So my idea is I'm just gonna sit it like this, put a stripe of the UV resin and then hold the light over it like this, like just for like, and I'll do the same for the back and then shove it on the sides, like whatever gaps there are, just so that I got it locked down. All right, so basically now all I'm doing, I have a few little gaps. Like I tried to get it level, it's not perfect. So all I'm gonna do is shove some UV resin in there, and then like Ismug's on there. He's pretty good. Like I don't think he's going anywhere. Looks like I might have to Dremel off a little bit there, a little bit there, but that's fine, no biggie. All right, we've got that Dremeled, we got it filled in, it's on there good. Before we go any further, let's take a moment, sit on there, see if she fits. Ooh, like a glove. Yep, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put a layer of the glue, and while it's drying, I'm gonna go work on that bad boy right here with this I've been working on. So that'd be cool. Let's get started with that. Nothing too crazy. I don't know, just look like they're oozing slime. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have a direction other than covering this voided space with slime. I mean, I call it slime. You call it what you want. I don't know what it is. And if you remember the video of the tumbler that this is going on, somebody's going to win that. And it comes with this also. So we're just going to do a thin layer like that, and then it'll literally glow and look like it's oozing over. I feel like that's the way to go. Oh, look at this guy. His nose is running. He's got some snot hanging out of his nose. Achoo! All right, now while that glow stuff is drying, it looks sick, by the way. Oh my gosh. I got a little bit of leftover sand from my beach tumbler video. If you want to check that out, I'm sure you've probably seen it by now, but it'll link in the card right there. So what I want to do is I want to scatter a little bit of sand, and I'm going to use these rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Can I get these out? Okay. I might need a chisel. Oh wow. Oh, that one's loose. I got one. Okay. So by this rate, I may be done by tomorrow afternoon. Did not think this would be so... There's two. These are plastic. I don't want to put too much unnecessary pressure on there. I wonder how deep that goes. Like, what's in there? Let me try to get all these out. You don't need to watch me struggle. All right, so now... Oh, sorry. up here. So now I've got that dismantled. I'm not gonna lie, it took a little bit. It was in there pretty good. Like I destroyed the foam, but I did it. I took my time, nice and gentle. Be patient. Put on some soft music, you know. Just take your time. And so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit some of these in here, drizzle dizzle some UV resin, throw the light on it, and probably stick these things in there. Cut the bottoms off so they'll just sit right there. Do a little dollop of UV resin, throw it in there, boom, let it cure. Always be mindful of a little mouth hole straw thingy, and then fill in the gaps with the sand from my beach tumbler. Sounds like a plan to me. In my mind, it works and it makes perfect sense. And then that's what I'm gonna do, and that makes me happy. Get in all the gaps here. Doesn't have to be crazy, it's just layer number 1. Time to cook it.
Yeah, dinner. Boom.
Come and get it. Ooh, delicious. All right, so I'm not exactly sure where I want to put these guys. So what I'm going to do is just kind of dry fit them around and see like what works so that I still can get a straw in there. My hand's in the way, you can't really see. I'm just trying to figure out the best placement before I go lock it in for life, you know what I'm saying? That's how you should do when you're choosing a wife too. Okay, so I feel like we're gonna have to do it one at a time. Take your time, do one side, do the other side. Give it a good pull. Hey, you want to pull it now and make sure you got it good before you go trying to use this thing. Or if you sell it, you know, poor soul that gets it. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Take it easy. Now I'm gonna sit this outside to let it cure, like in the sunlight. Let it beam and penetrate where this light can't get, okay? So what you wanna do, what I found to work the best, so you might have seen it, you might could not tell, I don't know. But you put it in here, make it where it floods out like a waterfall almost, and then hit it, boom. You might have to hold this straight and hold your light sideways some. Like this, that's it. Get it secure to where you feel good about it. Like, you know, you want to pull, don't pull too hard, because who's going to be doing that, really? If they're doing that, it's their own dumb fault. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now we're ready to take this out of my little doodad that I've made. I think I get it out. I don't know, we're going to try. Okay, cool thing I found is just take something through there and listen. Boom, perfect. Look at that. Now all you have to do is take this little tape off and you are good to go. What? Let's go. And one last final hoop-de-doo, whatever. I put it under there for a minute just so it gets to the bottom. If it didn't get all the way through, maybe in between some of those rocks that you can see through here. And this bad boy is done. Boom! Okay, to put the hole in this one, I think I'm gonna use my drill instead of my Dremel because I felt like the Dremel took forever. So let's see if this works any better. Moly, maybe not. Maybe they're both just hard. And hold on, is this thing going the wrong way? Yes. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, so make sure your drill's going the right way. It's apparently way easier. God, duh, sheesh. Oh, in case you're wondering, to fit the straw, it's 3/8 drill bit. In case you're wondering. All right, so now our glow paint's dry. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a cup and we're gonna fill it with this stuff here. And what I'm gonna do is take a paintbrush and just dip it and paint it on. Dip and paint. Paint in between there. And I'll just slide this bad boy, gosh, I got it on my finger, back under here, hit the light. Do that a few times, don't put this near it. Oh boy, it'll harden up and then you won't be able to use it. You have to get another paintbrush. Ooh, it's done. And that makes that mug glow too. Check this out. Let's see if we can see it glow. Ooh, it's kind of glowing. Shadow it. Look at that. I'm gonna show you what glows in a minute. I was able to get a picture, so I'm gonna show you that. But keep on doing that. Go around the whole back of it. Go in between here, in between here. This one's so much easier than the succulents. The succulents is ridiculous. So throw it under there. So I'm gonna let this go till I touch it and it's not tacky. And I'm gonna probably go over it twice, just so I know it's good around the mouth hole and in between there and everything. Then, just for good measure, when I feel like I'm done, I'm just gonna sit outside for a few minutes. Let the sun just fully get through it. So that's about it. And here's what they look like on the tumblers. Whoa, all right. These turned out fantastic. Look at this guy. Ooh, he's spooky, boogie, boogie, boo. And this succulent, sucka cup, whatever. Was that funny? So let's take a closer look real quick at these guys. Wow. And one thing I do want to say, this is kind of pointy, so Don't put your eye out if you're drinking out, if you're the one that wins these. So you can put your cheese on it, take a drink, bite your cheese off or whatever, but make sure you don't try to drink like that. Have a straw or you know, take it off and drink, you know. Be smart. Come on. I gotta say these things because, you know, not everybody's the brightest, okay? All you guys are there. You're the greatest. But some people, you never know. So let's take a look at this one. Ooh. If you hadn't seen this cup, click this video right here. Watch it. It shows you how to do this with Posca markers. And this guy right here, look at him. He's famous because he's right there. What? Look at that. And of course, comes off magnet. And I did take and put a coat of the UV on here. Made it like glass. So, I mean, nobody cares. Who's gonna see the bottom anyway, you know? Make sure you have a straw because this will go up your nose. That won't be nice. So if you like this, you want a chance to win it, and this one right here, thank you. This one right here, both of these are for giving away. I want to give them to you. Here, take it, please. This one I'm going to give away live on my Instagram Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So be sure you're following me right here on my Instagram. And this one I'm going to do Friday at 4 o'clock live. So you still got a few days to enter to get these. And if you don't know, watch these videos right here and here. Watch them and it'll tell you all about how you can get these. The spiderweb butt cup and the spooky pumpkin stabby guy cup. That's their official names. I just named them. So if you got any entertainment whatsoever, do me a favor, help support the channel, hit the subscribe button, like, throw me a comment, which one's your favorite? Or what would you like to see on a Tumbler topper? That's a tongue twister, Tumbler topper. But anyway, go watch these videos, follow my Instagram, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh gosh.